Oopsie, oopsie. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Icing Inspiration live stream. Let's see who is here today. Hello, Justine. Hi, Judy. Hi, Sally. How is it going, Sally? Hi, Kathy. I'm just gonna give it a few more minutes. Let me know how you guys doing. Hello, Caitlin. So today, guys, I'm so excited about today's live because I'm doing lemons, and I have such an innate affinity for lemons. Hello, hello. Hello, Karen. Everybody's joining in. Hello, Pennsylvania. How was your 4th of July, guys? I'm so jealous. I missed celebrating 4th of July. Sorry if you're hearing the sound. It's the alarm. Somebody's alarm is going off. Thank you, Sally. Yeah, I wanted to match my lemons. I actually have a lemon here. So I've got this. I picked this off the tree, I think yesterday. So we have actually lemon trees. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Okay, so I prepared a pretty long live stream, so hopefully I can fit everything in under an hour. I also want to ask you if you can maybe join in the comments. How do you guys use lemon? Do you like lemon? Do you use it for cooking or cleaning? Because it's such a incredibly multi-faceted fruit, because it can be used for so many different things, right? From culinary uses to healthcare, skincare, cleaning. I use it on my butcher block, and it works great. Hello from Argentina. Hello, hello. So as always, guys, it's already up, a PDF file in my coffee shop, and it includes all the tools and tutorials that I'll be talking about today. So you can grab that, it's free, and I'll put a link in a comment section. Hopefully you can hear the noise. It's pretty bothersome. Somebody's alarm is just going a little crazy. So I'm putting that in the comments. Oh, let's see. So I love lemons. Obsessed. Yeah, I'm totally obsessed. I'm with you, Karen. I love lemons for everything. I drink lemon water. They're so good, full of vitamins. For baking and cleaning. How do you use them for cleaning? Do you make like a cleaning solution, or do you just use them straight up? I usually just cut them in half and use them that way. Baking, cooking. Oh yeah, I used to do that too. So 4th of July was great. Oh really? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, they do need to light it up. Yeah, I'm surprised. 4th of July is usually such a friendly holiday, right? Yes, my favorite. Yes, using lemon royal icing. Thank you, Sally. Me too, absolutely. So as you can see in my, let's see, I'm gonna go back. I put a recipe to my lemon royal icing. It's been a staple in my kitchen, I have to say. When I decorate cookies, it cuts down on sweetness. It also helps with it loosens up the proteins in egg whites, so you can beat in more air. So that's why I like to use it when I make meringue cookies, because it stabilizes the. Oops. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So before I decorate, I just want to show you. I'm gonna switch my camera here because I didn't have a lemon cutter. So let's do a little dance here. Anything lemon is yummy. Lemon, oh yeah, lemon curd, absolutely. It's the best. Yes. Oh, let's bring this up. Depends on what I'm cleaning for lime skin. Oh, really? You use baking soda and lemon? Okay. I haven't tried that to remove the lime scale. Okay. Excellent. Thank you for the tip. So let me bring up, I think I shared this last week, but those of you, maybe if you weren't here. So like I said, I didn't have a lemon cookie cutter, so I used my round cutter. and I use pliers to shape it. It's super simple to do, and don't throw out any cutters. Like, I know a lot of people have like doubles, but if you can reuse it or maybe give it a new purpose. So this is what I did. Now I also created template and cookie cutter decorating template for the lemon shape that I'm using, but you can actually get a lemon cookie cutter that's included in a PDF. But if you want to get the template, it's available in my coffee shop. And to get the leaf attached onto the cookie, I just use a small leaf cutter. This is a cutter from Sweet Sugar Bell. And I just trimmed that off and then removed it and place a new leaf right there. And then I just bake it like that. And then you can have your lemons with or without the leaf. Now for the flowers, they are more difficult because it's such a unique shape. They have 5 petals, and so that's why I option for this cutter here. In the PDF, I put a star cutter because I think star would work really well. And I have a little video in the icing break. I'll show you a little video how we were harvesting the lemons, and you'll see the flowers. And it's such a nice video, so stick around. So these were the flowers. And if you can get the leaf cutter, I mean, I think the lily, this is a lily leaf cutter. You could use that instead. Or you could just simply use 2 round cutters and cut out that prolonged shape for the leaf. Super easy to do. Okay. Now also, did you guys know that lemon is a hybrid of sour orange and oh, I don't have it here. It's a hybrid sour orange and citron. So the citron, it looks like lemon to me, but I didn't know it was a hybrid. Did you guys know that? I had no idea. Okay. All right, so I'm going to quickly show you how you guys can prepare the template. So I'm using my homemade cutter. I traced it onto a cardstock. This is how I make my really quick, easy templates if I don't have a cutter. You can also use sturdy material if you want to. And then I'm taping it with just a shipping tape just to protect it so it doesn't get damaged from the grease or accidental spills. And then you can cut it out. And after this, you can use it to cut your cookies with a small knife, or if you have a pen blade, those work really, really well. As far as the decorating template, and I'll show that, oops. Okay, here we go. So if you want to make your cookies uniform, then you want to be sure that you are hitting the right outlines. You can also create a small decorating template. And this is, again, cardstock, and I'm just cutting slits with an X-Acto knife. As you can see, I'm not cutting all the way through. So this looks like avocado. I'm just looking at this. So I'm not cutting all the way through. So it's intact, the whole shape. And this way you can use a marker and trace it onto the cookie, and you don't have to second guess yourself where you are piping. Okay, let's see if we have any comments here. Oh yeah, the dogs and yeah, the loud noises. I think some parts of, I don't know if it's the United States, but I think in Europe it's not allowed to have fireworks because of this problem. Yes, everything is well. Thank you, Linda, for being here. Oh yeah, laminator is absolutely fantastic. Yes, I don't have, yeah, thank you for that. I don't have a laminator. I'm such a old-fashioned cookie decorator. Hi, June. I was waiting for you because I know you are, oops, I took you off. I know you are such a huge lemon fan. And Karen is as well. So we have at least few people who are obsessed with lemons. So thank you for being here. So now I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I have actually all my icing ready here. And we're going to use, I'll show you. We're going to use 3 shades of yeah, well, this is kind of like a golden yellow, right? So three shades of lemon or golden yellow, and also some white. And this is like a mustard color and super easy to do. I just use lemon and I add a little bit of ivory to it. And this is more like a 20-25 second consistency. It's not the same as these four. Okay, so now I'm gonna get my template. It's right here. My cookie is here. Hello, hello. And so as I was researching about lemons, I learned few things about lemon trees. We have two lemon trees. They are 4 years old, so they are not mature. Thank you, Judy. Thank you so much. But I learned that once they will reach 5 or 6 years, they should produce around 800 lemons. We have two, but a lot of them actually fall down because that's how the tree preserves energy. So a lot of the small lemons they do fall down, but I think it's amazing, and they can live, their lifespan is 50 years, so that's pretty impressive. And lemon trees, they produce all year long, which is absolutely fantastic for me, so I don't have to buy lemons anymore. And if you are following me, you know that I tried an experiment and it worked amazingly well. I made homemade limoncello. Have you guys tried homemade limoncello? I was so shocked that to make the limoncello, you don't use the juice at all. You only use the basically the zest. Well, not the zest. Not the peel, the grind, lemon grind. We'll talk about it during the icing break because I was so confused myself. Lemon zest, lemon peel, and lemon grind. Three different things. Okay, so I'm gonna first have to make an opening on my piping bag. So always up, this one is done, but I have two more. And if you have any questions, let me know. Also, you can tell me what did you have for 4th of July? Any fun food? Did you try anything new? Burgers? What did you guys have? Lemons? I don't know. What do you do for 4th of July? Here they don't celebrate 4th of July, so I was a little sad. But it's life. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started here. So I'm using the darkest of the yellows or orange. This is like a golden color. I'm basically trying to imitate watercolor here without painting, cutting corners a little bit, you could say. Okay, so this is, like I said, about 15. Oh, and I forgot one tool, I think. I forgot my palette knife, so I have to grab that. And now I'm using the medium. We're going to use a palette knife, so I'm not too worried about how this looks at this point because the colors, we're going to blend them together. I just have to grab my palette knife. I forgot to get it, prepare it. So it's behind me on that wall. And also lemon is, did you guys know that lemon has 5% or about 5% of citric acid? So that's why it's antibacterial and also antiseptic. So that's why you can actually use it on cuts if you cut yourself. So let me grab my, here we go. And then I need to do white. Have you tried vanilla ice cream with limoncello? Well, I will now. Oh, that sounds really good. That does sound very good. But I was so impressed, guys, with the homemade limoncello. It's amazing. So now I'm using my palette knife, and I'm basically going to. I don't want to go this way, okay? So I'm going just along the borders of the colors, blending these together. And then the white here. This is super easy. Anyone can do it. A child could do it. So you guys, I'm sure, will have fun with this. And remember, lemons are a little bumpy. So if you have a little bumpy surface, it's okay. No big deal. If you want to smooth it, obviously you can. You can add more icing. I'm going to add a little more of that bright color here and then smooth it with the scribe. I'll get to your comments in a second. Now I'm going to create, remember I just mentioned that lemons have like a bumpy surface. So remember that mustard color. So I'm not waiting for this to dry. I'm going to add small dots. This is clogged, of course. Let me zoom in a little bit. Oops. Okay. And I'm going to, you see how bumpy it is? Normally I wouldn't leave it like this, but if it bothers you, you can add additional icing and smooth it, but I'm just going to leave it as it is. Oh, it's not coming out. Thank you, Linda. But this is really not that, I think this is not that difficult to do. So now we're going to, and you see what's happening here, because this icing is not the same consistency, it's not sinking in, it's staying on the surface, but it still looks like it's kind of like in, right? I mean, it's submerged a little bit, but not completely. Okay, so that's for this type of lemon without the leaf. I'm going to slide this over, and I have one here, and we're just going to repeat the process. And in this one, you'll see how you can decorate lemon with the leaf. And you can see here the connection was very weak, and I accidentally slammed it, and so it fell off. So I put royal icing between to glue it. Okay. Okay. Let's see the comments. All right. So this is going to be basically repeat. So if you're just joining in, thank you for being here. We are making lemon cookies. Have you guys made lemon cookies? This definitely looks like avocado to me. I also love avocados. I made avocado a couple years, a long time ago, it seems like. Maybe I'll do that. Next week, guys, we are making watermelon birthday cookies. Oops, I think I grabbed wrong marker. It's done. The bumps were like, yes, I would say like a medium consistency, exactly. Like they were not the same 15. You could, I suppose, make them even like piping consistency, yeah, something thicker, so it's not going to sink in completely. Okay, so now I'm just going to finish this little bit, and the same thing, except we're going to skip the leaf. For the leaf, I have two colors, these lovely greens. I'm guessing these will also look cool putting the leaf on top. Yes, I can. Okay, yes, that's a yes, absolutely. Actually, great idea, Karen. So I've got my second leaf here, my other leaf here. So maybe you can put it here. This one is not as nice. Okay, maybe you can put it here. Yep, right. You could do different things. And these, like I said, if you don't have the specific cutter, it's from Sweet Sugar Bell. I wasn't able to locate that cutter anymore. Um, yes, you could flavor them. Yes, absolutely. These, I will be brutally honest. These are not lemon. But if I was giving them to someone, they would be lemon. I absolutely love lemon in everything. Although I have to say, if I'm making lemon royal icing, I actually prefer almond cookie with lemon. Or my favorite combination is vanilla, lemon, and almond. Oh, it's heaven. All right, so let's go back to this one. Okay. All right, so let's repeat this, and this should be fairly quick. I'm gonna go all the way from here. Okay, I'm just following that outline that I made with the marker. And those of you who are new to if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, don't forget to give me a follow. Now let's grab the lighter yellow. See, I'm not going all the way to the top because that's where the leaf is gonna be. And then lightest of them all. Also, fun fact about lemon trees. Lemon trees are self-pollinators. They don't need pollen from other trees to bear fruit. However, in nature, they need so they need a pollinator like a insect or bee, and more pollination occurs, more fruit they will bear. Amazing fruit, really, or citrus fruit, citrus. Okay. And now we're going back. I see the comments are coming in. Just give me a second. I'm just going to do this bit, and I'll be back with answering your questions, folks. All right. Okay, now around here. This is so relaxing. Can you hear the clock? I have a clock there, so I'm sure you can hear it. Now I'm going to do a little fixing here because I moved a little more icing from there, so you can do that. But like I said, with the lemon, it's bumpy, so no worries. And it does have a vibe of watercolor. What do you guys think? Do you agree or do you dare to disagree with me? I do a lime cookie with lemon icing. Oh, nice. I haven't thought of that. Do you use lemon zest? Because lemon zest, it's right. It's different. Lemon zest and lemon juice are completely. They offer completely different things. Right, lemon juice, it's more like acidic, and it gives tartness to things. And lemon zest, it's more about like the flavor and just a little zing, right? So now I'm using that mustard colored royal icing, and like I said, this is thicker consistency, and I'm piping that directly onto the wet, just on left and right side. So now I'm going to slide that away. I've got one. Okay, I've got one that I decorated before. I did the leaf, part of the leaf before. You add zest and juice. So you add both. Okay. So pressing the leaf. Okay, let's see. Hi Gwen, how is it going, Gwen? How are you feeling? So let's see. Okay, Kathy. So pressing the leaf into the lemon raw dough before baking results in strong one piece. Yes. That is what I did. But like I think my connection. I was in a hurry and I didn't really pay attention. So my connection was kind of weak, and I wasn't gentle with the cookies when I was moving them. So it just separated itself. But otherwise, it should be okay. Yes, but I do that before I bake the cookies. Absolutely. Thank you for the question, Kathy. Yes. Okay, so you use the Lauren lemon emulsion, vanilla, and zest. Ooh, of one whole lemon. Yum. That's very good. I want to know what kind of scrub you have and the color too, but I can't get any in Sweden. Um, I'll show you my scribes today that I'm using. So I have these three right now here. So these two are pretty much the identical style, just the size is different. We call them, depends on, I guess, when you started decorating. In the beginning, they were called boo-boo stick. Boo-boo stick, you would use it to remove icing. Now they are called two in one tool, I think, or cookie scraper, because you can use this little shovel to scrape off icing. You can look on Amazon, Linda. I know in Sweden it might be more difficult to get these. I don't know if you can. Yeah, from states. I will. Yeah, from I have these from United States, so I'm not sure where you can get the exact ones. But maybe there are some stores that ship to Europe, but I'm not sure. Sorry, I can be more helpful. I read that some people use egg whites to stick the separate pieces. Yes, you could use egg whites. You could use a little bit of water. Yes, you could do that. Normally, I really don't have problems with the pieces separating without using water, but you could brush. But I wouldn't like soak it wet. I wouldn't make it soaking wet. I would just use a little bit of like moisture to attach them. Oh, you want the pink one? The pink one, it's actually from Cookie Countess. That's where I got it. Cookie Countess, I think. But I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not sure if they still have this one, the large one. Yes, thank you, Karen. Hello, Charlene. Well, then take it one step at a time. Everything is a challenge. Yes, as I often say, not every I often say it seems impossible until it's done, right? So just take your time, do what you can, and mostly have fun with it. I would say, love your lemon cookies. Thank you, Marianne. So now I'm just going to do the leaf. Now, mind me that this section, the dark section. Oops, I should have gone a little further. Section is already dry, but you need to let it crust if you want to have a nice definition between the two. Now I switched to my fine scribe because I want to be able to shape the icing here so it touches the point. Okay. After this, you have to let this crust, and then if you want, and I did this on some cookies, I outlined the leaf so it kind of was more elevated a little bit. And now we are moving on to the flowers. So I've got some flowers here. But before we do that, let's go for a little break. So I am going to show you my harvesting video. So let's do that. Okay, so let's bring it up. So these are our lemon trees, and we planted these when they were 2 years old in December 2021, I think. And you can see these. I mean, the flowers are so fragrant, beautiful, and this is the baby lemon. So they start green, and then as they mature, they turn yellow, and they prefer maturing on a tree. So we just leave them on a tree until we use them. But we had to pick a lot of them at once, so we decided to do the harvesting video. And we picked 64 lemons, which was so cool. And you'll see what I mean. I mean, once they are all, excuse me, harvested in a basket, it's really a nice sight. And look how many. And this is just two lemon trees. So I can't imagine having like a full orchard or something like that. We would have a lot of lemons. And the funny thing about these is that they, even though they are all from the same, I mean, we have two trees, right? They are different sizes. So you'll see there are some baby ones, some really giant lemons, and the flavor is amazing. I'm in heaven when it comes to having lemons because I drink lemon water. I like, some of you mentioned that you use lemons for everything also. So I do the same every day. And you see here, like such a huge difference, but the same lemon trees. Okay, so that was my short little video. I also wanted to share some work that you guys created. So these are cookies from Annette from Facebook. She created American flag cookies based on my tutorial. You can see white nonpareils in a blue cookie dough. And Carolyn created this cookie, and I posted, I think last week, a tutorial that I did many years ago on how to decorate octopus. And she shared this image with me, and I'm like, this is so cool. Like, so you can really, I mean, if you can think outside the box, you can use octopus to create. I'm not sure what if this is a Medusa or monster or something, but I like the idea. I mean, so thank you for sharing that with me, Carolyn. And also Sally, our prolific creator, she created these beautiful cookies, and I just love the look of these. I mean, they are not decorated, but they are decorated, if you know what I mean. So thank you for sending these. And if you'd like to be featured on live stream, you are more than welcome to send me your baked cookies. And if you were inspired by my tutorial, I would love to see them and share them with the world. Okay, let's see. Yes, me too, Susan. Me too. I had no idea. Today when I read 800, I was like, okay, if we do have 800, what am I going to do with them? I'm going to bathe in lemon juice. But no, I think you lose a lot of them. Like I said, it's a self-preservation of the tree, so it doesn't overdo, so it has enough energy to produce the lemons. Okay, let's see. Oh, you prefer emulsions? Yes. I'm just reading your comments. Think of beauty. Thank you, June. Yeah, I think Cookie Countess actually, I don't know if they ship, maybe they changed their policy, but it's always good to check. I'm sure they will be happy to reply. Oh, you call. Okay, this is in regard. Okay, I'm gonna bring it up. This is in regards to this design. So thank you so much. Okay, let's move on. If I can get there. Okay. Yes, I did that. Yes, absolutely. Because we had so many. And when I made my limoncello, I had 9 lemons. I mean, not, I mean, just from 9 lemons, you get lots of juice. So I froze the juice in ice cubes, and I'm sure we'll use it in the summer because like I said, I mean, you just pop it in a drink and it will be great. Hi, Kim. How are you doing? I hope you are recovering and doing really well. Thinking of you. Of course, Sally, you are amazing. I also wanted to tell you guys, I don't know if you know, I have a paid Patreon group. It's a group where I share monthly tutorials. And this month, this is a tutorial for my patrons. And it's summer or spring sweaters. If you'd like to access this tutorial, you have to be a member of Patreon. So I think I have it here. Let me bring it up. So I'm going to, it's on the bottom there. That's how you can get to the Patreon and see if you'd like to join. I have few more things prepared towards the September. So hopefully we'll have some exciting stuff that we can do together and cookie wise. Okay, let's see if we have 3 more comments. Yes. Yes, Kim. I had to switch to Wednesdays because Tuesdays doesn't work for me anymore. So yes, on Tuesdays, 1 p.m. Eastern time, New York time. Yes. Sending prayers, Kim. Yes, we are thinking of you. I hope everything is going to be okay. So thinking of you, and I know it's not easy. not easy. Definitely not easy. Yeah. So be strong. I guess it's not something. I'm sure you hear that a lot, but it's really hard. So, all right. So I think I wanted to share. Oh yes, this. I wanted to also share this little project from a couple of years ago, using wet on wet also on the bottom. So that's another thing you can like the wet on wet like I did today on watermelons, lemons. I use similar technique on these milkshake cookies, and these are all included in a PDF that you guys can grab for free from my coffee shop. All right, so back to the cookie decorating, and we're going to do the flowers. So with the flowers, I option for piping technique using you can use 103 or 104 fellow tip, and I'm just securing my cookie onto a flower nail with the narrow end of the piping tip facing out. I'm piping these petals. This is really fast, and I'll do a couple maybe live, but you get the idea. Super fast, and I just like that it adds little depth to the whole because the lemons are kind of flat. But I like the idea that Karen mentioned. We can put the leaf on top of the lemon, which will be really nice if you do that and glue it on there. Now you have to let the flowers dry, and then you can do the center. So for the center, I'm using my pre-made lemon or yellow edible paint, and I'm adding some Everclear into my palette tray, and then using the clear Everclear first, I'm just dabbing the middle, and then I'm bringing in the yellow, and you'll see it's just going to tint it very lightly. It's not like a strong yellow, just a light color. And then after it dries, you can use nonpareils. These are built-on nonpareils. They are larger than normal nonpareils, and they are also shimmering, very nice to use. So I'm using like a piping consistency yellow icing in the middle, and then dipping it in these nonpareils. And there you have yourself a flower. And then this bead tray or funnel tray, it's fantastic because then you can pour the sprinkles back into the bottle. And these little bottles are from IKEA. Love these. Love, love, love. Okay. Let's see. You can send the photos to, yes, you can use the Instagram. Yes. Yes, Instagram is great because I can just download them to my phone. Yeah, I can just download them to my phone, and it works really well. In email sometimes works. Not sometimes it works as well. But if you have IG, you can just send them to me that way, and I will be sure to share them next time. Okay. So I've got. Let's do. Do you guys want me to do one flower live, or do you want to do a leaf? Leaf is pretty simple. You just I don't know. Oh, let me bring up my camera. I forgot. Okay, let's add this to the stream. Little dance. All right. Yes, IKEA has a whole. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim. IKEA has a whole selection of different jars you can use. But they don't have the obviously not. They don't have the nonpareils. This is the jar I'm talking about. These small little. This is. I have different ones also. This one has opening on. This is I think salt and pepper shaker. Although to be honest, like who is like they make the hole so big that if I was to use this with pepper, I would probably be coughing from pepper. So okay, let's do one flower just for the if I can do this. So I've got this is my piping bag here, and this icing needs to be pretty thick. So I'm going to attach my flower, just a little bit of royal onto the flower nail. It's just easier. The tray is from Amazon, and if you let's see if I can find it. if you can, yes, here it is. So I'm gonna put it in the comment section again, where you can get recap for the live stream, and there you can find all the tools that I used today. There is also the funnel tray or bead tray, and I suggested in the beginning that you use a star to make the flowers, but if you have a different kind of shape that would work, you can use that obviously. And let's see. And in the second slide, yes, I also use the flower nail, and yeah, I put 104, but I would say preferably use 103. I might have to switch that. You can use 104 if you don't have 103, it will work. Okay. Amazon days are coming up next week. Oh, are they? Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. So here we go. Let's see if this is working. If I can get. Okay, it's coming out. So like I mentioned earlier, you want to, you can see I have it pretty, well, I'm not at, this is 45, so I'm even lower than that. And I'm just gonna start here and like this. And then again. The narrow end of the piping tip is facing out, and this is the wide end, the fat end. It's facing the middle of the cookie. And you can see my icing is thick. The petals are not changing their shape. If the icing is too runny, it's going to spread. Okay, so you want to make sure that it's not runny. And if you need to, ideally you want to use a paintbrush for this part. If you want to smooth the center, I'm going to take this off and place it aside. I have two more, so I'm just going. This is thick consistency, just a little bit, just to glue it on. I just find this is easier and faster than having it on a. You could also use the turntable, but I have a hard time using them, I have to say. The consistency for the flowers, it's thick consistency. So you can. This is like a consistency you would use to make if you are making piped roses. You should smell the lemon tree when it has blossoms. It's incredible, and you can actually use leaves as well. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that you could use lemon tree the leaves from the lemon tree for it's mainly for their aromatics. They are very aromatic, so they can be used. Obviously, you want to make sure that you use organic lemons, and if you're using leaves, they can be used to make tea. They can be used to prepare wraps, and you can wrap meat in it. You can cook in it on a grill. Thank you, Caitlin. Yes, the tray is probably with card making items for embossing powder. It's the tray. It's like for beads. When if you are into beads, the craft with beads, I think they use the tray to hold the beads, and then they can easily put them back into the container. Okay, so let's do another one. Oh, this one didn't turn out that nice. So now you can use your boo-boo stick and remove that. Okay, I'm gonna clean my tip here. A little cleaning. Okay. And as a reminder, next week we are doing watermelon birthday cookies, so that should be fun. And again, you need to let that dry, and then you can add, if you want, if you don't want to use alcohol on the middle, in the center, you could use yellow petal dust instead. That would work also. So I've got, let's see, we made some lemons. And then if you want to, you can outline the leaf. If you like that design better, you can do that. Okay, let's make this work. Okay. All right. And you can see this is thicker consistency. It's not spreading. It's like that piping consistency. All right. And there. Okay, so let's bring the cookies here. I just love these flowers. And you could also add the flower. I love your idea, Karen. That was a great idea. You could also attach the flower onto the plain lemon if you want to. Okay, let's not do this one. Let's do this one so I don't mess this up. So you can make it a little more, three-dimensional. Flowers, on the lemons we have, when they are closed, the outside has like a purple hue, like it's purple. So you could, look up if you want to make it even more realistic. You could maybe do some purple flowers as well, or pink flowers. Remind me what tip you are using for the flower petals. I can't do that, Karen, anymore. It's I used 103. 103 in a PDF. I put 104 by accident, but I will have to adjust it. But it really depends on the size of the flower you have. If you have a larger flower, you're gonna have to use a larger petal tip, I think, because if it's too small, it's not going to work. The same technique is not going to cover the whole um, area. Candice, yes, you can always watch a replay. Yes, you can watch a replay. And those of you who enjoy the live streams, I forgot to mention this, you can always support the live streams by buying a lemon. And what that means that you can visit my template shop. It's a coffee shop. It's where you can get all the digital templates and free live stream newsletters, and you can donate a lemon or two or three or five. It really depends on you. So a link is also in that newsletter that you can get in the coffee shop, or you can go directly to the coffee shop and help support the live stream. All right, I'm just going to see if we have a few more comments. Yes, I love that. So thank you, Karen. This was great. That I'm glad you suggested it. I was like, I knew something was missing, and sometimes it's a small thing like that. You can add the flower on the top, and it really just makes a whole lot of it makes it really nice, really really nice, much nicer. Yes, yes. Thank you, everyone. So if you enjoy the live stream, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and follow if you are new to cookie decorating live streams. Let's just see. Thank you, Kim, Sally. Yes, I agree. Thank you. Okay, this is about the trays. I see there is a lot of people interested in these trays. So the trays I have are Tidy Crafts. I have small tray and large tray. Okay, so I guess this is a brand, Tidy Crafts. Maybe you can also look it up by this brand on Amazon if you are looking for this particular item. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, everyone who joined us today. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to eat a lemon. and it's going to make your day better, right? Love this. Yes, yes, thank you. Oh, the jewelry making session. This is adorable. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you. I will be back next week on Wednesday, but you'll get a reminder in a newsletter. And if you are not signed up to the newsletter, you can sign up through the PDF, or I'm just going to quickly put the link in the comments. If you want to sign up, I send newsletters and reminders about live stream so you don't miss anything. And also after the live stream, there's a recap coming out. Um, Hopefully, I will do better this week, and I will go out on Friday and not on Sunday. And until then, have a great one. Bye, guys.